Hello. So, today I will be performing a Shiatsu massage on you. Shiatsu is kind of an alternative medicine. It originates from Japan, and it promotes the use of pressure with the fingertips or the palm of the hands or the elbows or forearms, and it helps people relax and cope with stress or muscle pain, anxiety, and sometimes depression. Shiatsu is not for everybody, but it can be extremely relaxing given the right situation. I have lit a few candles around the room. I have some midnight jasmine. It has a really sweet aroma. Perfect to get you in a relaxing mood. It is a very sweet smell, but it is my personal favourite. Oh, it smells really good. Floral scents are some of the best for relaxing, although I know some of my colleagues use ylang ylang, which works just as well. Okay, so just lie back on your stomach and we'll get started. So we'll begin with the neck, and I will gently work my way down the back. Okay, so if you start by putting both my hands on your shoulders and moving my thumb up the neck on either side of the spine, working out any knots or stresses I can feel. The key to Shiatsu massages is to apply enough pressure to help relax people and to help ease their muscle pain, but not enough to cause injury or pain. So please let me know if it's too hard for you, and I will use less force. Okay. Up and down the neck, right into the hairline and the scalp, around the ears, and then back down towards the shoulders. It's also a good idea to use massage oil. It helps erase the friction between the skin, and again, the right scent is very, very good. Helps relax too. So I have some oil here. I'll just pour a little onto my hands, and hopefully this will make the sensation even better. Is that okay? Great. Okay, now I'll start to use the rest of my fingertips by placing them, both hands, the fingertips on either side of the spine, and just pressing down slightly. Moving down the spine to the shoulders, pressing again, holding, 1, 2, 3, moving outward slightly, applying pressure. 1, 2, 3. Moving even further out. 1, 2, 3. Very good. Okay. Now I'll place them on top of the shoulders at either side of the neck, but instead of my fingertips, I think using my entire fingers will be better. So I'll just start by moving my fingers in a slow circular motion, round and round. Okay, now I'll just hold the shoulders, my fingers over the shoulders, and both my thumbs pointing towards the spine. Squeeze ever so slightly. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now take my fingertips and I'll place them on the spine itself, on the neck. This is where most back pain is experienced. We carry a lot of weight on our shoulders sometimes, and it is here, the shoulders on the neck area, where people experience the most stress, and this is where we should concentrate the first part of our massage. So I'll use my fingertips again, just in gentle circular motions with one hand, while the other hand gently holds the shoulder in place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now I take my thumbs and I gently push down on the spine, moving from the bottom of the skull down the neck, all the way down the spine, pressing each vertebrae individually until I reach the pelvis. Now I take hold of both shoulders with both hands and squeeze very gently. Just a really relaxing hold. And now I'll just run my hands down the back. Okay. Now I shall start with the upper back region. First, using my fingertips, I press down in alternative points in different areas, stimulating the nerves all over the back. Using my 4 fingers in no particular order, just pressing down. Then I take my thumbs and move them together in circular motions on the upper region of the back, just below the armpit. Now I take the bottom of my palm, my wrist, and I just gently push my wrist, the bottom of my palm and my forearm into the back, across, so that both my arms meet at the spine. Ever so gently though, we don't want to damage any muscle. Moving gently down, again to the pelvis. I hope the smell of the candle is relaxing you even further. The light is also has an orange tone to it. Warm colours have been known to further enhance the relaxation and the ambience of the room, and heightening the relaxing sensation. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take your forearm, your upper arm, and just lift it up with my hand so that your scapula or your shoulder blade is lifted up. So now I can see where your shoulder blade is and where your muscles are. So now I'll just take my forearm again and just press it into the muscle around the scapula. Not on the scapula though. Again, using my fingertips just to work around the areas around the shoulder blade. As I said earlier, this is the area where most of our back stress takes place, because we carry a lot of our weight on. A lot of the stress is around this area, especially for women who have big chests. This puts a lot of stress on the back. I've had a lot of clients tell me this, and they all tell me this technique does help them. Okay, now I'll do the same with the other shoulder. Just lifting it up, putting my hand onto the shoulder, on the collarbone, and just gently lifting the shoulder up. Again, using my forearm just to move around it, and then using my fingertips just to press into the shoulder. Take both my hands and place them on your sides of the ribs, just below the armpit, so that my thumbs are pointing inwards towards the spine. And I gently just squeeze my hands slightly. While moving my thumbs in circular motions too. So now I gradually move my hands down your back towards the waist. And now, instead of moving further down, I'll move my hands inwards. So now both my hands are flat on the back, with the thumbs on the spine. Just pressing my fingertips into the spine, into the back, sorry. And just dragging them down. Ever so gently. Now we're at the bottom of the back. We use the bottom of the palm just to move upwards. Up towards the shoulder blade again. And then using my thumb again just to work the muscle next to the spine. Okay. Are you relaxed now? Hopefully you feel nice and relaxed. In Shiatsu massages, the aim is to remove obstacles that block the flow of energy through the body. The removal of these brings about the restoration of balance. And this is done by the pressing of the fingers in pressure points on the back, as I am doing right now. That is Shiatsu. Shi means finger, Atsu means pressure. Okay, right. Now I move to the side of the body. I will press all my fingers in a line down the spine, gently just moving them to stimulate the nerves near the spine, moving them from the neck down to the pelvis and back up again. For a chopstick type, I'm going to use the side of my hand. So I'll place my hand on its side, the side with my little finger. So just to create a more intense pressure on the back, placing it near the top, moving it down, down, down. And now to finish off, I will just place both my hands near the bottom of the back, as I did earlier on the upper back, and just gently squeezing to help release some of the pressure. I'll just hold that, and then you can be free to sleep if you wish to complete this session. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I hope you've enjoyed this session. I shall see